Hi, it's Mary Margaret with Teachstone. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the infant measure and the toddler class measure, how they're the same and also how they're different. Let's start with the infant. In our infant measure, we look at children from birth to 18 months, and we have a single domain, and that is called responsive caregiving. Toddler has two domains and looks at children from 15 to 36 months, and the domains are called emotional and behavioral support and engaged support for learning. Both of the measures look very closely at cue response of the caregiver. So we know that the infants and toddlers do drive the context of relationships, and it's a sensitive teacher and a responsive teacher that can read those cues and respond in a way that builds relationships and enhances interactions. So when we look at infants, we really are looking at the kind of connections that build that sense of attachment and trust, which is the basis for moving into the toddler years, where we still need that warm and caring relationship, but it's moving more from a one-on-one relationship to more of an individuation. They still need those caregivers, but they're really starting to move off and recognize that they are their own little people. So there's some of the differences there. We also know that a sensitive teacher and a responsive teacher are something we look across both of the measures, as I said before, but let's think about how that might be different in terms of, for instance, language support. So in infant, we have early language support, and we're really looking at how do the caregivers respond to the communicative attempts of infants by providing them with language-rich environment so that they can begin to attend to the sounds that help meet their needs and be able to vocalize in a way that adults respond to, understand their needs, etc. With toddlers, we have language modeling. So we do look at the amount of language that they hear, and we also look at the contingency of response. So here we're really helping build their receptive language and also give them words to be able to communicate their needs and interests. So that's a really quick summary of sort of the same things and the different things between both tools. And we'll be adding some text to this blogs to further flesh out the tools. Thanks so much for listening.